Picture this, an unprecedented surge in people packing their bags and embarking on long-distance moves. And no, it's not just because they're tired of the folks next door. In the past couple of years, life has become a roller coaster of challenges and unexpected opportunities, thanks in part to the twists and turns of the COVID-19 pandemic. Surprisingly, not even the soaring prices of top-notch moving companies could put a damper on this mass migration party. Welcome to Moxie Compass. Today, we're unraveling the mysteries behind this unprecedented wave of relocations and exploring the diverse reasons that fuel this grand adventure. The 2021 United Van Line's annual Movers study spilled some intriguing beans on why everyone seems to be playing a giant game of musical chairs with their homes. While work remains a major motivator for moving, there's been a 19% dip from 2019 to 2021. Why? Because people are swapping office cubicles for family reunions. Moving closer to family is now nearly neck and neck with work-related moves, marking a 13% jump since 2015. But that's not the end of the story. Retirement and lifestyle moves are quietly stealing the spotlight, with modest percentage increases causing a stir. It might not be a sudden burst of excitement, but the numbers are climbing, nearly 5% since 2015. And here's a hot tip. As more folks hit the big 6 to 5 retirement moves are gearing up for a wild ride. Now, let's talk money. The cost of living is flexing its muscles with a 3.7% increase, making people think twice about where they stash their stuff. On the flip side, health-related moves are taking a breather and stepping back from the limelight. So, while the world is doing its relocation shuffle, each movement is like a plot twist in the grand novel of life. Please keep your eyes peeled because who knows where the next chapter will take us. Number 1. California. In 2021, more than 101,000 households bid farewell to the Golden State. Despite its appealing climate and thriving tech scene, skyrocketing housing costs, escalating taxes, and political dynamics have triggered a mass exodus. The looming threat of wildfires and the ever-rising cost of living have also pushed many Californians to set their sights on new opportunities, with Texas emerging as a popular relocation destination. Number 2. New York. New York, once the city that never sleeps, is now witnessing a wink in its population as over 75,000 families exited in 2021. Blame it on the soaring cost of living and the relentless surge in local, state, and federal taxes. The trend is catching on, especially among tech and finance workers who discovered the joys of remote work during the pandemic, prompting them to trade city living for closer ties with extended family members. Number 3. Illinois. Opportunities for employment and better housing are in short supply in the land of Lincoln, and nearly half of the population has noticed. High taxes drive many to pack their bags, contributing to a net loss of around 29,000 households in 2021. Throw in less than ideal weather, heavy traffic, and crime. You've got a recipe for declining population. Number 4. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's population hit, losing over 18,000 households recently due to pandemic-induced job losses. The state's unpredictable weather needs to be helping matters. Families are looking for better job prospects in neighboring states, with quite a few opting for warmer climates and a lower cost of living. Number 5. Massachusetts. Despite a strong economy and robust GDP growth, Massachusetts bid farewell to 15,489 households last year. Retirement and work-related motives steer the ship as families embrace the shift toward remote work. Suburban lifestyle beyond the state's borders are becoming increasingly appealing, mirroring the trend in neighboring states. Number 6. Washington. Escapees from Washington find solace in places like Oregon and Idaho, drawn by lower living costs. Oregon 7% cheaper than Washington, and Idaho boasting the lowest living costs among western states are attractive alternatives. The state's housing crisis and the widespread acceptance of remote work contributed to the loss of over 13,000 families last year. Number 7. Colorado. Colorado's political shift leftward has conservatives seeking refuge in Texas and Arizona. The state saw the departure of 12,145 families last year, driven by politics, the high cost of living, and soaring real estate prices. Traffic congestion, rising crime rates, and pollution are additional factors prompting residents to pack their bags. Number 8. Indiana. With nearly 12,000 families bidding adieu, Indiana's population decline is linked to lower than average pay. Despite a low cost of living, neighboring states offer better pay, attracting those seeking substantial salary increases. The state's taxation of retirement income is another factor nudging retirees towards greener pastures. Number 9. Michigan. Michigan's net loss of almost 11,000 households reveals a threefold reason for departure: retirement, family considerations, and better employment prospects. Despite nationwide worker shortages, young families believe better working conditions await them beyond state lines, contributing to the outflow. Number 10. Wisconsin. Last year, Wisconsin saw 10,000 more families leaving than moving in. Pandemic-induced job changes and the desire to be closer to family became more achievable in the evolving employment landscape. The state's high tax rates and challenging weather conditions were the final push for many seeking a change of scenery. As we wrap up our exploration into the fascinating world of contemporary migrations, we hope you've gained some valuable insights into the reasons behind the mass movements reshaping our neighborhoods. Life, much like a grand novel, continues to unfold with unexpected plot twists in the form of these relocations. Before we sign off, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment with your thoughts and experiences, and subscribing to Moxie Compass for more intriguing discussions on the trends shaping our lives. Your engagement is what keeps our compass pointing in the right direction. Thank you for joining us today at Moxie Compass. Until next time, stay curious and keep navigating the ever-changing landscapes of life.